Hi, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for the next 6 months. Now in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Gemini, if this reading resonates with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. Okay, so your challenge, Gemini, is the Fool. Okay. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck over the next 6 months, you have the Moon in reverse. Okay. So your biggest challenge over the next 6 months, Gemini, is the Fool. And this is about trying or wanting to have a new beginning. Okay. This is a common theme for all of us, especially now with the new moon in Taurus. That energy is definitely picking up on this. It may be challenging for you, right? To take a risk, to be willing to open yourself up, to go out of your way to do something different. We're going to find out why this is your challenge when we clarify in a moment. Now, in the recent past, Gemini, you have the Queen of Cups, the Three of Cups, and you have the Ten of Wands. I do feel there was definitely someone here in the past who was very emotionally connected to you. Could have been a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm getting a Taurus or a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Something started to become very difficult here in the past. And even though things started to become difficult, maybe with this water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, there was still this belief in the past that you and this person potentially had the opportunity here to cooperate, to make things better, to change things and turn things around. We're going to clarify this. We're going to get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Five of Cups, the Strength, and you have the Eight of Swords. So I feel like in the present moment with the Five of Cups, there's definitely an energy here of, disconnecting, walking away, choosing to disconnect from something here that caused you a lot of pain. And it was very difficult for you to do this. Okay. For some of you, this is about still getting over a particular situation in your life that really affected you. It's like you want to release yourself from it. Okay. In the present moment. And there's a lot of anxiety and stress and fear connected to this. And we're going to talk more about why this is showing up for you and what you need to know in a moment. In the near future, you have the Lovers, the Three of Cups, and the High Priestess. I do see a reunion. Okay. Over the next 6 months, I do see a reunion for you. I see you coming together with someone that, you're very connected to on a very deep level. And this connection that you are attracting into your life could be one that is very much connected to spirituality. Okay. There's a very strong intuitive energy here, which means you and this person don't really need to say anything. It's just the energy when you're together. There's a very strong feeling here, okay? And we're going to see how this ties into your reading. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Moon here, okay, in reverse. So I feel with the Moon in reverse, there's something that's finally going to be revealed to you over the next 6 months. And this, whatever's being revealed to you, it's very much unexpected. It's something here. It could be, the truth coming out. It could be you seeing something more clearly now. We're going to find out more about this for you in a moment. Okay. So let's do some clarification. Let's clarify the Fool. So you have the Ten of Cups, the High Priestess, and you have the Seven of Cups. So your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with determining whether or not over the next 6 months you're going to have a new beginning with a particular person. I do see your biggest challenge here is a couple of things. The first thing is that there's a lot of confusion connected to a new beginning with someone here that has a lot of potential to be long-term with you. Okay, that's the first thing I see. The second thing that I see here is that a lot of you may be in a position where you have a lot of options, or, you have a lot of of choices, options, choices when it comes to dating and love. And, you know, it's a matter of you choosing one of these options over the next 6 months to have a new beginning, okay? And that's your challenge. That's what I'm seeing. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the 10 of Wands. Something here became extremely difficult for you, Gemini, in the past. Some of you chose to let it go here. Others of you tried to work things out with a particular person that you were in love with. You have the Judgment, the Justice, yes, and the Queen of Pentacles. So you try to work things out with this person here in the past. Some of you already invested a lot of time and energy into this person as well. And that could be the reason why you chose maybe to stick around, even though things were getting difficult here in the past. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups in the recent past for Gemini. You have the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Five of Cups. So in the recent past, there was something that happened here that created or led to some sort of disappointment. Now, either this person cheated or they weren't honest or they stepped out of the marriage or commitment. Someone here in the past was super focused on their finances, their money, their career in the past. Okay, and this could have been, you know, interfering. I see a third party energy interfering here in the past. Okay. I'm also getting, for many of you in the recent past, there was definitely this on and off energy. Okay, with this person. Now, in the present moment, there's still this grief, there's still this sadness, there's still this disappointing energy. Why is it showing up in the present moment? Interesting, the Death here is in reverse. So something hasn't transformed or completely changed yet. Tell me more about the Five of Cups for Gemini in the present moment. You have the Five of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and you have the Hierophant. So it looks like for you in the present moment, there's definitely something here about someone leaving a marriage or a commitment because things have become very difficult. So I do feel, you know, in the present moment, Gemini, there's still this sadness or this, you know, energy of being upset, connected to a past marriage, a commitment that maybe you left, you know, quite some time ago. And a lot of you may not realize this, and I'm just going to keep it real with you. A lot of you may not realize that this energy that you are entertaining is really holding you back. It's isolating you. It's making you feel bad. It's making you feel like there's no hope. But that's why the Strength card is here, because what Spirit is saying is that you have the strength within you to come out of this depression, this sadness. And I've been seeing this a lot lately for people, especially, you know, with Mercury coming out of retrograde, right? It's like we're finally waking up to something here. So why is the Eight of Swords here in the present moment for Gemini? You have the Fool, you have the Death, and you have the Eight of Cups. Yeah. So this is about you and your challenge over the next 6 months. So over the next 6 months, this is about you disconnecting from something here that's been done a long time ago. Something here was done a long time ago, Gemini. Okay, and you know what I'm talking about. Could be a person, place, or thing. Some of you have stayed in a job that you know is done, it's over, but you still remain being in that job. Okay. Others of you, I'm really strongly getting there's definitely something here about choosing to disconnect or walk away from something here that doesn't satisfy you anymore. And some of you are still holding on to it, and you're still asking yourself, you know, why am I depressed? Why am I sad? Why isn't X, Y, and Z working? Well, X, Y, and Z is not working because for many of you, you're still holding on to something here that doesn't serve you anymore. And what Spirit is saying in the present moment is if you truly want to be happy and you want to move towards this new beginning, which it looks like you will be, the only way to do that is to let something go here. Death and the Eight of Cups. Okay, so it's going to be up to you. Now, in the near future, what I find really interesting is there may be a reconciliation. I see you coming together with someone. Now, if this isn't a reconciliation with someone from the past, when I talk about reconciliation, I don't always talk about reconciliation with someone from the past. A reconciliation could be a new beginning with someone, reconciling with the idea of love. Okay, so, you know, just keep in mind that you're being open-minded throughout the readings, and you're not thinking that I'm always talking about the past, because I'm not always talking about the past. The Three of Cups doesn't always mean a reconciliation with someone from the past. It also represents celebrations, right? So you're celebrating something here in the near future. Tell me more about the Three of Cups for Gemini in the near future. Wheel of Fortune, Two of Swords, and you have the Ace of Pentacles. So it looks like for you in the near future, there's a huge opportunity, Gemini, that's coming in with the Wheel of Fortune. And it's really important that you're not holding yourself back like you are in the present moment. Okay. A lot of you are still, even though something's been done for quite some time, you're still worried about it or you're still focusing on it. And it's like, if you moved on and you're with someone else, or you've moved on, you know, from an environment or a situation, why do you keep talking about it? Why do you keep reminiscing about it? Just move on. Because the more you do that, the more likely it is you're going to encounter this brand new opportunity that's coming. There's a huge opportunity that's coming in for you over the next 6 months. I see November being very important for you, in August. Okay, November and August. Of course, in the extended, I'm going to tell you more about that if you're interested in that. Okay. The Lovers here as well is telling me that there's a very strong connection that's coming in for you. Okay. So even though, and this is what was at the bottom of the deck before I started shuffling, some of you believe that you're never going to find love again, or you're never going to be happy again. And it's not true, because it's showing here in the near future that there's a huge opportunity for you to be in love, especially a love connection that's that feels like it's worth it. Okay, so if you're single, or if you're dating someone casually, it could end up being serious. Okay, in the near future, 9 of Wands, 2 of Wands, and the 5 of Wands. Yeah. So what creates, and this is why you have this card says decisions on it, because the Lovers in tarot represents, you know, uncertainty, right? Because when something is so great and so amazing, and you start to finish each other's sentences, you start to question, like, is this real? Is this really real? So you have the 2 of Wands and the 5 of Wands here. So I'm really strongly getting for you in the near future, there's a choice. A conflict may arise, and the reason why a conflict arises is because I feel someone here is a little hesitant, right, on pursuing this love and giving their all to it. And I feel like this could be you, because the Fool is here and it's part of your challenge. So as much as you want to start something new and you want to give love a second chance, the conflict is stemming from some sort of trauma that you haven't let go of in the present moment. Do you understand? That's what's happening. Okay. And this is why the Moon is here in reverse over the next 6 months, because you're going to slowly realize. This card says misinterpretation, right? And it's in reverse. So because the card's in reverse, misinterpretation is saying what you believe now isn't necessarily what you're going to believe in the future, because something is revealed to you and you start to realize more and more why it's so difficult to have the type of new beginning that you're looking to have. Okay. So let's get some advice. What's the advice for Gemini? Ten of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. It's up to you. The biggest piece of advice here is ask yourself, what is going to make you happy? What abundance are you looking to create and fulfill in your life? And this is about you getting strategic over the next 6 months with the 7 of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Your vision, what's your vision? 7 of Pentacles is all about investing, right? It's about, you know, our time, our energy, our efforts. Where are we putting our time and energy and efforts? If our time and energy and effort is going towards our idea of what long-term happiness is, then we're more likely to be happy, right? But if we're focusing and pouring our energy in things that, you know, we've let go of 10 years ago or 5 years ago, or, you know, we're still holding on to things that make us feel sad or unfulfilled, then, you know, that's what makes it difficult to have some sort of new beginning and ultimately get to that happiness that you're looking for. Okay. So it's important that you're clear on your vision and you're focusing on the things that are going to create abundance in your life rather than the things that aren't. Okay. So Gemini, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.